What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Been a while. Today, I want to talk about the month of December and the upcoming holidays. Now, I'm going to be very honest. I don't celebrate Christmas. There's more than one reason why I don't celebrate Christmas. One reason is because obviously the whole history of it. It's not actually the birthday of Jesus, and the whole thing about stars. It's the history of it mainly. But an even more important and secondary reason why I don't celebrate Christmas is because during this time, one of the most tragic events, uh, the most tragic event in my life happened during the month of December, and that was the day my father died. In all honesty, he was murdered, and he was murdered December 24th. He was actually killed Christmas Eve. And there's a long story behind it, and I'm not gonna get into all the details of it. But he was, so you don't have to pay attention to what they're trying. He was killed Christmas Eve, and you know, I was I was about 8 years old. I was 8 years old when this happened. I was 7, 8 years old when this happened. So I was a child. I was a child when he was killed, and that day has left sort of a kind of a hole in my heart, so to speak. I mean, not to the point where I would say, just I'm not the kind of person that would stop somebody from celebrating Christmas. Like I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that guy that if they don't like a holiday, they want to make sure that no one else likes it, no one else enjoys it. I'm not that kind of guy. I've never been that kind of person. Me not celebrating a holiday had nothing to do with someone else enjoying the holiday, because my story, my history from it is not their story. So I'm not the kind of person who's going to tell somebody stop celebrating a holiday because I don't celebrate it. No, no, no. All I can say for myself is, you know, right around this time, when those moments come out, where those down moments come out in my life, where I reflect and I remember that moment when he died, when he passed away. You know, some I just reflect back on those days and that moment, and you know at times it leaves me sad, very sad, because of, I'm more sad about the time I missed from the time he passed to now. Just think about all the moments. I was thinking about all the time I had growing up, thinking about what would have happened had that moment not have happened on Christmas Eve. He never got a chance to see. Like I said, I was a child. I wasn't even in double digits when he died. I was like 7, 8 years old. So there was a whole lot of my life that I experienced that he didn't get a chance to be a part of. And usually when this time comes around, I just reflect on that part. I always think back to those moments like, man, what would happen if, like prom and My sixth grade graduation, he didn't live to see my sixth grade graduation. Like, you graduate from elementary school to junior high. He didn't live to see me go from the sixes to elementary school to junior high. He didn't live to see my prom. I didn't go to my prom, but still, he never got a chance to experience that. He never got a chance to see me graduate from high school. He was taken away from those very powerful moments in my life. Not only just me, because I have siblings also. He missed my brother's high school graduation. He missed my brother graduating from college. He missed my sister's, my sister was 2 years younger than me. He missed my sister's elementary school graduation and her junior high graduation and her high school graduation and her graduating from college. He missed all that. He missed his grandchildren. He never got a chance to see his grandchildren. There's a lot that he missed because of the incident. And it's those moments that really leave me sad. There are times where I've cried. There are times where I just think back on what could have been. I have memories of him. I remember him. I remember his face. I remember the sound of his voice. I remember all the moments we had with each other. But, there are times where I think about what could have been and all the moments and the memories that I have that I will never get a chance to share with him. It gets tough at times. I'll be honest with you. It gets tough at times when you get to just think back on, like, I'm 35 years old. So imagine all of the things I've experienced in my life that it may have been times where I wasn't sure of things and I needed that guide from my father, like young men do. You know how, when a boy is becoming a man, during that process, there are times when you need a person like your father to come and guide that boy into manhood. And because he was taken away, yes, I've had positive male figures in my life. Throughout my entire life, I've had positive male figures. But it's different when it's your father, because you live with your father. Your father brought you up. He raised you from a boy to a man. He showed you what a father shows a boy what being a man is. They're supposed to. And there are times when I become sad and also get upset when I see men have children, boys especially, and not all, but sometimes those men totally neglect their sons. Like, it's wrong to neglect your children, period, but it hits closer to home. It hits harder when the father rejects their son. It hits harder on a level that I may not be able to explain to a woman. But men know. Men who didn't grow up with their fathers, men who had their fathers. You see the difference in a man's life when he doesn't have his father around, or when he does have his father around. You can see the difference. You can hear the difference. You can feel the difference. And when I sometimes see men not being an integral role in their son's life, it pisses me off, to be honest with you, because I'm thinking to myself, you know what I would give? Do you know what I would give just to have my father see me at age 35? Forget about the years from age 8, to adulthood, just to hear my father's voice and for him to see me and my siblings at this time, you know, I think about that constantly. Even when it's not the holiday season, I think about that constantly. When I see men, I'm not for the men who are out there taking care of their children. Much love and salute to you. You you are doing a great job. You say that. I'm referring to those who don't even care, because there are men out there who just don't even care to be in their child's life for whatever reason. There's some men who are just foul and funky like that. It's true. And when that boy grows up to be a man, they have a hard time understanding what manhood is, because the first example of being a man that a boy's supposed to have is their father. The first example of what a man is supposed to be is supposed to be their father. So when you have guys out here having children left and right, they ain't taking care of none of them, and when you go throughout your day-to-day life thinking about the memories you have, like, I only have 8 years of memories. I'm 35 years old. I only have 8 years of memories with my father. So imagine all of the years that are missing that I don't get to have with my father because he's dead. And at times, like, the Christmas holiday was supposed to be about family, and Thanksgiving was supposed to be about family. All of those family moments. You know what I mean? Thanksgivings I went without my father. You know what I mean? Christmases I went without my father because he was taken from me and my siblings. Do you know how many times I heard my mother cry, and my grandmother cry, and my aunts and uncles cry because of my father dying? So when I see men out here not taking care of their children, it burns me up to a way I can't even describe, because I'm thinking to myself, I would give anything to see my father again, to talk to him, just to catch him up, just say, "Hey, Dad, let me catch you up on what I've been doing for these past some odd years, what I've been through, what I'm doing now. Hopefully that what I've done in my life make you proud. You know." So we get back on topic. So those are the things that I think about when the holiday season come around. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff. Birthdays that I don't get to share with him. His birthday, because my niece had the same birthday as my father. My niece and my father have the same birthday. So imagine my father. He never got a chance to see his grandchildren. He never got a chance to celebrate his birthday and my niece's birthday on the same day. He never got a chance to do that. So, it's those moments that come through my mind where sometimes, I kind of withdraw myself from certain events and certain gatherings, because I don't want to be that, I guess that killjoy, that stick in the mud type of person. Because I don't want my thoughts to penetrate the crowd and everybody who don't want to have fun and enjoy themselves, and their mood is not up because of my mood. So that's why, sometimes that's one of the reasons why I don't celebrate Christmas. It's those thoughts, and it's a process. Just some moments are cool. Sometimes I can go through the holiday and I don't have no issues. That happens. And there are other moments where I just can't I don't even want to hear a Christmas song. And I love Christmas songs. I love Christmas songs. But there's some moments where I'm cool with the holiday and all that stuff. I could do the whole the singing and all that stuff. And then there are moments where I don't want to hear a Christmas carol. Because just sometimes that happens. It just those moments come in my mind again, and just it's down from there. But I just want to share that with y'all. I just want to get it off my chest and share it with y'all. Hopefully this can be a a healing move for those listening and those who are going through some kind of traumatic experience, some kind of trauma, some kind of dilemma in their life around the holiday season. Hopefully this can help you vent that out of get that out of your system by venting and get off your chest. And still, with all that being said, I wish all you happy holidays, all you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that. So, peace out.